Hi guys, welcome to Good Bits. We're back, 2019.
Yes.
Woohoo, we got the whole gang.
New Year.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, we got the whole gang with us today. Beth is here, huskily as ever.
Oh, yes. I'm very white.
Yes, I'm here. You'll have to forgive me today. I've got a bit of a husky voice. A little bit may drop out.
It's sexy, but
It's a very sexy voice.
it's very sexual.
Yeah. Very sexual.
Anyway, today we're going to be talking about...
Flips page.
I have to remember the topic.
Excuse me, I just got to remember. Also, I'm Bron.
Are we reintroducing ourselves for all
know.
those listeners? It's been, what, like 2 weeks? Oh, they've forgotten us. How dare you?
What if we have new listeners?
Why aren't they listening to the first episode? Go back and listen to the first
Rewind.
episode if
Yes.
you want.
You have no context for this. Get out. You're not
We
welcome
don't want
here.
to. No, we're lying. We really like new listeners. Please listen.
We like you. Please listen.
Okay.
We need attention.
Anyway, today's topic is shit things we've learnt too late in life. I don't want to say that it's it's not surprising the amount of things I've learnt too late in life. But I also...
You do have a rather large list there.
Yeah, okay, I have fun facts here, which aren't that fun, so then unfun facts.
Oh, so they're shit facts.
Yes, but they're
Goodness.
interesting. It's like I'm Dr. Carl.
Ah.
Not really. I have nothing on him and his fantastic shirts. I wish I had the shirts like him. Anyway, but then again, I have some great stories about like family and how stupid they are. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Speaking of, I gotta write that down.
Family
shit. Shit family.
Excellent. All right. Does anyone want to volunteer to go first? Who wants to start off the new year with Go Beth?
I can.
You can.
So it was only quite recently. I mean, well, maybe like a year or two ago, but recently.
Well,
I'm
that's
old.
pretty recent.
I'm old. It is pretty recent for me. But basically, I had a sudden realization: the fact that when people are cutting down trees, they yell timber because it's no longer a tree; it's timber.
Oh. My mind has been blown.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. And I was like kind of embarrassed because Brie was just like, "You didn't know that?" And I was just like, "Who knows that?"
Yeah, that's like a little fun fact.
Yeah.
It's an unfun fact.
That's an unfun fact.
You know, it's funny that you say that because my mum actually has sayings like that constantly.
Oh, really?
And she just says shit that I have no idea what's going on. Like, there's one that she used to say a lot. She's like, "Hold your horses." And I didn't realise until, like, very recently that meant you're supposed to be stable. And I was like, what?
Mind
What does
blown
that mean?
again.
But there was one, however, where she said to me, when I was like in year 8, I was going to a sleepover. And she said to me, "Claude, make sure you mind your P's and Q's," when I was going out the car.
Yes.
And I went to Mum, "What the hell does that mean?" She goes, "It means mind your manners." And I went, "Why didn't you just say that then? I don't understand what mind your P..." Well, I was like, "What does it stand for?" And she goes, "I don't know, it's just a saying." And I was like,
Oh, I think I looked it up, but I can't remember what it means.
"Don't tell me it means something."
I think it does actually mean something.
Oh, shut up, guys.
Oh, mind your
Isn't it something in Old English or something? Like,
mind your politeness and questions. I don't know.
Maybe. Bron,
Stop
unfun
asking
facts for the win.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
I did look it up, but that's definitely not what it means.
And the first thing I did was, what the hell does that mean? So that's
Yeah.
good manners me. Excellent.
I think we've said that before, where it's just like I feel like parents just come up with random
Yes.
shit,
Oh, they do.
and it's not actually a thing.
Yes.
Like when my dad said that Jesus did fullback for the somethings.
What?
Yeah, but when Jesus played fullback for Jerusalem.
Maybe it's like the Mandela effect. You know what that is?
No.
Yeah.
It's like when
No.
oh, you're about to learn something too late in life. Oh, look at this.
Oh my god!
Right here. No.
Yes.
It's when like you think you know of something, but it's a little bit different to what you know of. So like it's you're reminded of it, but you can't quite tell what's...
It's like almost like a false fact.
Yeah.
A false
So
fact.
you remember a false fact. It's like there's it came from, apparently, there was a group of people who could have sworn that Nelson Mandela died years and years and years and years and years ago. And they're like, yeah, no, he died, he 100% died, but
So
he died recently.
kind of like how people think that Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a clone.
See, I think that's a bit
No,
more...
I think that's more of a conspiracy theory. It's like if you saw... I remember someone using, like, symbols for, like, Target. So, like... Shout outs to Target, give us money. They used, like, if there was 2 rings, or if there's 3 rings, or if
Yes.
there's just 1 ring, and it's like...
You could have
You
sworn
you can't pick which one it is, because they all sort of look familiar, and you're
2
like,
rings,
oh, shit.
isn't it? It's like a red dot and 1 circle.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it is.
I did work it.
like
Mandela,
I did work
Mandela,
at
Mandela. I can't say words.
Mandela.
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 Hello.
Mandela effect. Hello, I'm Adele.
Watch our
Man.
Instagram story if you haven't.
Mandela effect. Anyway,
Yeah, so that's
I don't know. It was bad. Oh dear.
But yes, so that's something you've learned today.
Yes, I learnt something new.
You
It
were
wasn't-
today is years old.
I was today years old.
today years old. Exactly.
Like seconds ago. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I feel like that wasn't a shit thing to learn though, because when was I ever going to need that information?
You don't know. It could pop up later in life, and you'd be
It
like,
came
"Fuck."
up today.
Exactly.
And you will remember it as the 11th of January 2019.
Oh, I was wondering where she was going with that. I was like, the 11th.
Oh,
to
yeah.
today's
okay.
date. You were
Today's
today's years old. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway. Next story, Beth.
So, I found this one out a little bit late, and I suppose it's a bit of a useless fact. It's not necessarily a shit thing to know, but you guys know, like, that show, That 70s Show?
I think I had that on my list. But continue.
I also had that in my unfact list. Unfun
Shit.
fact.
Continue.
But don't worry, we have lots of unfun
Shit.
facts. Don't stress,
Well.
guys.
Okay, so, you guys have watched That 70s Show before, yeah?
Yes, we have watched
Yes.
that 70s show.
So,
Casually, in and out.
I found, yeah.
Oops. Continue.
Wow.
Sorry, that got sexual real fast.
No one can bring me anywhere, I'm sorry.
I got the googles. Okay, so I found out recently that the character Fez, his name is Fez. Not because his name's actually Fez, but it stands for like foreign exchange student.
F-E-S.
F-E-S.
Yes.
Fez.
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 There you go, listeners.
There you go.
and viewers.
Wow.
Mind blown.
We'll have to put it in a sound effect. We're idiots.
That'll do. I'm not putting anything in. That's a good explosion
that's a good-
sound.
I
That's
mean,
pretty-
we do our own sound effects. I think
we
we're
do.
really professional.
For
like
example,
that.
beep.
Exactly.
and good bits.
Good bits.
That's our own creation. And
Yes.
sound effects.
So creative.
Oh my god, we are.
So creative
I
and
bet
amazing.
you learnt that today, that we make our own sound effects.
Today years old.
So
well,
funny.
to get back on track
Yes.
of today years old,
Yes.
of shit things we've learnt when we're a bit older.
Uh-huh.
My brother, he's very smart academically.
Yes.
Lemon.
Lemon, yeah. But he's really stupid.
Sorry, that was a really long pause.
Very
I was trying to like not coordinate, like give him like a proper reason of why he does have, like, he has no common sense, but I can't think of any.
it's just
That's
like-
why there was that long pause there.
Extremely long pause.
He's like, he gets HDs at uni,
Mm.
but he's not the full quid sometimes.
So he's
Sorry,
like
Lemon.
academically smart, but he's a dumbass.
Yeah, essentially.
Sorry, Lemon.
Well, I mean, he's not a dumbass, but there's just some things that he's said that are very questionable. Like, for instance, there was one time where, just to get real gross on you guys, you know, little brothers, they tend to be disgusting and gross.
Yes.
And Liam once farted around me, as brothers do. And he's like, "Oh, Claude, are you basking in the ambulance?" And I went, "What?" Trying to just get the revolting smell away from me, but then thinking, was that the fart that just masked my brain to like work properly then? I was like, "Did you just say basking in the ambulance?"
Ambulance.
Yeah. It's ambience. What's ambience? He's like to me. And I'm like, ambient, like, you know, the atmosphere, like the surroundings. It's like And he's like, no, it's ambulance. And I said, why would it be ambulance?
Ambulance is an emergency vehicle,
And he's like,
Lemon.
because it's like a confined space. And I farted near you. I was like,
That's so cute.
Liam, that's not what it means. He's like, oh, okay. Another time, we're talking about... I'm going to let you guys have a guess first. You're not allowed to say it because I think I've already told you this.
We're going to let Bron have
We're
a guess.
going to let Bron have a guess.
Oh, pressure's on. Yeah.
Lemon once said to me, do we know any gaminis? Do you know what a gamini is, Bron?
Gaminis.
Have a think. A gamini.
No, what?
Okay, I'll give you a little hint.
I don't think you're a Gamini.
No, I don't think you are either. We were talking about, you know, like on Instagram,
Yeah.
how there's like things about people's star signs.
Oh, does he mean a Gemini?
He does mean a Gemini.
Aww.
And I said to Liam, what is a gamini? And he's like, a gamini. And I was like, are you trying to say Gemini? And he goes, I've never actually heard that word out loud. I've only seen it written down.
That's so cute.
This is a man that is getting HDs at university. I'm just saying.
A Gamini.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Like a
But yeah, I have a lot of stories about my brother and his questionable common sense.
He's clearly a blonde.
He's not though.
Internally.
Internally.
He's
He's
a
a crunchy.
Yes.
Okay.
Blonde on the
Brunette-
inside, brunette
Fair.
on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Oh, Gamini.
A
gamini. Oh, gamine.
I mean, like,
a gamine.
a gamine.
What do you gamine? Did you just get that?
Yes. At first, I thought you were gonna say like a meanie, but he got confused and put a G at the start. But I was like, "Do we know any meanies?"
I was thinking
Yes.
it was like a race or something. I'm like, who's a Gamini? Like,
Oh,
is that
that's,
like a...
yeah. No, he's just special.
For some reason, I went to also like a male escort. I don't know how.
I think you've got shit on your mind, Bron. I don't think that's
Yeah.
to do with
apparently.
anything with gaminis. Good old gamini. I'm
I
gonna
think I was
start saying
thinking.
that now.
I think I was thinking of gigolo.
Oh, okay. Gigolo.
Shit.
How can you do that? Do you like any... have you ever got a gigolo before?
A gigolo.
A gigaloo?
A gigloo.
Say?
A gigloo.
Giggly.
Oh,
Anyway.
man.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Continue on with shit
Well-
things you've learnt later in life.
Well, when I was a child, I actually, I was talking to my mum about this not that long ago, and I can't remember if it was actually me or my brother. I think it was me, though. Or he at least said it, and then I started saying it and was convinced that this is how you say it. So, at my pop's house, we had bunk beds, and I was convinced, until I was 10, that the top bunk was called the top bank, or the top bank. And I was just like, I'm gonna sleep on the top bank.
That's like the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's like a false memory.
Full
Like a
circle.
false,
Yeah.
false fact.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like my brother was the one who had it, he didn't have a
implanted it.
speech impediment, but he said some weird shit. And then it's
Doesn't
just
every brother say some weird shit though?
I think we've
like
gone through.
Gamini.
Like Gamini. Or Gigolo.
No, it's Gigloo.
It's Gigloo.
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 That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was just being cute though.
Yeah.
But I did
it's
think it
what
was
is
top
How
bank
did-
at
how did-
least.
How was it? I used to say abaca when I was little.
Abaca.
Aw.
Like
Yeah.
ABC.
No, like abracadabra. I was doing magic. Abaca.
I used to call Coca-Cola Goggler Goggler.
Goggler
Goggler,
goggler.
goggler. Is that because that's the sound you make?
I must have been.
Oh, that. Oh,
Goggler,
no.
goggler,
No,
goggler.
stop. Stop. I just realised what I did. Don't do that.
Oh no.
Don't do
Oh god, just saw it. / heard it. Everything's wrong. Everything's wrong.
I hate myself. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, that's so
Oh
bad.
dear.
Where do we move on? Okay, I know how to move on. I'll give you another story.
Yes.
So, when I was a lot younger,
Uh-huh.
I started listening to music in the car. I would constantly force my mother while we were driving to listen to my music. She had no choice. Look at that. She approves of the story. She already knows what it is just by driving with music in the car. Mum, however, was not a fan whenever I put on Eminem. She didn't like Eminem. She was like, he's an angry, angry man, Claudia. I do not like him.
Aww.
Right? There was one day, though, it was probably, I'd say maybe 6 years ago now. So she's known for a bit, but it was it was a while ago. And we were driving, and the real Slim Shady came on. And I was prepared. I was like, I'm going to switch it. Because back in the day, you used to have like an iPod and you'd, switch it.
Yeah.
Before Spotify. The great streaming service we are proud to be a part of. Came on. It's good. Bits.
Good bits.
Just for a reference to our listeners, we just smiled very nicely at the camera
Thumbed up.
Just realised that they can't see it when we're doing this on Spotify, which defeats the purpose.
I feel
Because
like
that's YouTube.
YouTube's great too.
Also great. Anyway, so she was listening. We were listening to the real Slim Shady, and I was waiting for her to be like, "Get this off," but she was bopping along to it. She was really liking it, and I was like, "Oh, you've changed your tune, Mum." She's like, "What do you mean, Claude?" And I said, "You like an M&M," and she looked at me dead in the face, going, like I was an idiot. "Claude, this isn't M&M. This is Slim Shady."
Oh dear.
She's real cute.
That's very cute.
And I went to her, I'm just going to let you think that for a few more seconds. And she's like, what? And I'm like, no, I'm just loving this moment. And I looked her right in the eyes as she was driving, so it was probably not safe. I was like, Mum, Eminem and Slim Shady are the same person. And she's like, what? She's like, no, they're not. It was like, it was going through stages of grief. There was like denial. And, she's like, no, that's not true. And there was like, what's the next one? Bargaining or something?
Denial.
Bargaining. She's like, nah, maybe you're thinking of someone else, And then, eventually...
Depression.
Yeah, depression. Like, oh my God, I like an Eminem
Just silently driving.
Yep, and then acceptance. And now she listens to all Eminem songs because she likes him now. Because she thinks he's funny.
Because she thinks he's Slim Shady.
That's why.
Slim Shady is alright. Eminem, nah.
Yeah.
No dice.
No.
It's like the whole... Have you seen the ones on, like, the memes on Facebook that are like, oh my God, isn't it insane that Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter look the same? Like, they look so similar. It's like, because they're the same person, you idiot. Unless you're being ironic, which is fine. But still, some people aren't.
Well, like, the lead singer of Foo Fighters and the drummer of Nirvana look the same.
Shut up, Beth. We
How
both
about
know.
that?
It's not funny. It's a shit ironic joke. I don't like it.
Claude's getting real mad.
I'm getting Pauline Hanson mad right now. I don't like it.
Don't like it. Oh dear.
Slamming my fist on the table.
Just have to start a new political party.
Yep.
Against Beth's.
Dave Grohl is the same person. That's the slogan. No one will know what the fuck we're talking about. Dave Grohl is the same person. In context to what, Claudia? No, it just is. I don't like
just
ironic
accept
people.
it.
Dave Grohl just is.
Just is.
He just is.
Do I have to have like a real bogan accent though?
Yes.
Dave Grohl is the same person. He just is.
He just is.
I don't like any of you ironic hipsters with your sarcasm. I love sarcasm. But still...
I love sarcasm, but still.
I'll cut that bit out of the slogan.
Oh,
anyway.
God.
Well, speaking of musical acts, I'll tell you about this one. This one's not me. This is another sibling one. So, my little innocent sister, Alison, and she's beautiful soul.
She literally looks exactly like Beth.
But is also 6 years younger than me and looks like a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
So
that
that
too,
means I
even
look
though
like
she's
a
what, like
12-year-old.
18 or something?
She's 19 next week.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. I'm getting
disgusting. Anyway, so we decided we'd have a little girls' night in Sydney.
Aww.
And I booked accommodation thinking I was heaps rad and heaps cool and, all over it.
Older
And
sibling.
the adult in this situation.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing real good.
Aw.
And then, me being me,
And then turn to shit.
let's not talk about the rest of that night.
Oh
It
no,
was
that was great. That's a great
shit
story.
night. It was like the day of, and I'm getting all my stuff together, making sure I've got all my confirmations for the booking, making sure everything's paid, making sure everything I've got, like all my ID, everything. They're gonna pump me with questions. I'm gonna be ready for them, and I was like, oh, I just have a real sick feeling in my gut that the booking wasn't legit because I'd booked it through like a third party sort of website that gets
yeah.
the best prices, but it wasn't one of those big ones that you know of. It was like one that I actually hadn't heard of, and I didn't realize this until after the booking had gone through.
Yeah.
That I hadn't heard of this company before. What if this booking
Was that a
is
clue?
scam?
Was that a clue
No,
to what
it's
booking
not.
it was? Oh, okay.
No,
I thought you were
no.
being real clever then.
No, it wasn't one of
What
the big
if this
ones.
booking?
What if this booking.com? No.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. Oh, did you not get that?
I didn't. I thought you were talking shit. I was like,
No.
just ignore that.
No. I was trying to be funny.
You're
I was
funny.
being ironic.
You're funny.
Thank you.
You're so funny.
Oh my god, you say that, but I don't believe you when you say it in that tone.
So it wasn't through one of the big ones. It was like through something that I hadn't heard of before, which was probably rookie error on my behalf, but it was a good price. So I was like, okay.
You're gonna take it, exactly.
$12.
Yeah, I doubt that, but in Sydney. I mean, Sydney's great, but still.
That whole trip that day, I'm like, oh, what if it's you know, a scam? What if I like paid all this money for one night's accommodation and it's not real? What if it hasn't gone through?
And
Am I prepared to like pay another thing for like a late fee if it is like I can like a last minute booking or something like that? And I'm talking to my little sister going, oh my god. I'm really working myself up because that's how I roll. And
stress and anxiety, yay.
I get to like the lobby of the hotel and I'm like shaking like a leaf. I'm like, what if this hasn't gone through? What if this hasn't gone through? And then Ali looks at me and just goes, Beth, they took the money. It's not a scam. And I just looked at her and her face just went, oh yeah, let's have a little panic, because she's often like, she's quite anxiety driven like myself. So this like last probably 2 minutes we were waiting in line in the lobby, we're both like
beep, 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 beep.
Anyways, it turned out the booking was fine and I went
that's
through.
so you're
It was
stressed
all
over
G.
nothing.
It was all G.
I
And
think you're gonna be like, that's how we learnt not to book through shit websites.
And that was the night we slept on the street in Sydney.
That's the night we became homeless.
we just found out the concert got cancelled after we'd booked in and bought dinner and everything.
Oh,
That concert that it's going to happen in about 20 days. So I'm still got it to look forward to. So that's okay.
At least they I was about to say, at least they let you down easy with that little concert.
It was very hard. I cried in Chippendale Woolworths.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Beth. Oh, that's sad. And beautiful.
You were no wait, you weren't today years old when you, no, don't worry.
You were like
then years
a
old.
month years old. Wait, no, never mind. It doesn't work.
Let's go on to the next story.
Next
Bronte.
story. Okay. So I kind of blew all of my friends' minds not that long ago because
Why'd you finish that sentence?
Yeah.
I blew all of my friends' minds because so I recently rewatched all of the Spy Kids movies.
Oh yeah.
So good. But yeah, I was watching the third one. And I forgot that in the third one, which is like the one where it's a giant like virtual reality game.
Oh yes, I do remember that
Yeah,
one.
and that they're all like talking about the kid who's like the best player in the game. And then he comes in at the end and it's totally Elijah Wood, like the guy that plays Frodo.
Oh yeah, this too.
Yeah, see? And I told all of my friends, they were like, no. And I was like, nah, watch it. It's legit. It's Elijah Wood. And I should have known that because my childhood crush was Elijah Wood.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's a cutie.
I watched Lord of the Rings and I was like, why am I in love with this hobbit?
Hobbiton.
He's a bit cute.
He's
got hairy feet, but he's a bit cute.
He's got airy feet.
He's got hairy feet, ain't he?
Oh, that is pretty mind blowing actually.
Yeah, because little known. He's only in it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he is.
He's just like, hey guys, and I'm like, oh, Elijah Wood.
I got some wood from
I got-
Elijah Wood. Lady Wood.
Getting some Elijah Wood in my pants. Anyway.
Oh, that's too good, man. That's too good.
In
my pants. Anyway.
Where's my
Where's my
super suit?
No, actually, that's not what I was doing. I was doing the Lego movie. Yeah.
Where's my pants?
Oh.
That was good, but The Incredibles.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
References.
That's a movie that my brother would constantly play. So I know all the words from it, but I didn't actually watch it every day. But I just hear
Hear
it.
it in the background.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so The Incredibles.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. My
I
brother.
guess you could say that.
Yeah, you could probably say that.
Second one, apparently not as much.
Oh, I watched it. It was
I
alright.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
It
it.
was,
Either.
it was alright. It wasn't
I don't
awful.
Wasn't it a bit more of a lull, like for the big kids rather than the little kids? I don't know. I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. I heard it was
I don't know. Anyway.
not important. Continue.
Anyway, I was gonna say because my brother used to watch that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Another great story from my youth is that when I was a lot younger, I used to go on a lot of planes because a lot of my family lives in Melbourne.
Yes.
And when we were around the at recess time, we were all eating our lunch and everything, and everyone was saying like what they were allergic to. I think it was like in year 2 or something. Everyone was saying, "Oh, I'm allergic to this. I'm allergic to that." And I piped in with, "Oh, well, guys, did you know that I'm allergic to planes?" And they looked at me like, my friend, my best friend, she was like, "What are you talking about?" Because she just, as soon as you talk shit, she's just like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, she's onto it. Like, there's a no tomorrow. I was like, "Yeah, I'm allergic to planes." And she goes, "What do you mean you're allergic to planes? You can't be allergic to planes." I'm like, "Yeah, my ears really hurt." See, because people were talking about they getting like swollen up and whatnot, and I not understanding what like the pressure was in the cabin, and it rapidly.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I thought that the pressure change in my ears was in fact allergies.
How old were you?
I was probably like 8.
Alright, as long as it wasn't
9 maybe.
recent.
Oh no, it wasn't recent.
Like year
Like-
12, just like, I'm allergic to planes.
No, it was very much in primary school.
Okay, well that's acceptable.
And yeah, and my friend.
Pretty sure we had this conversation in year 12 in the...
Oh, you liar! You just talking shit. Anyway.
Claudia's a liar. Anyway.
I'm not.
When you know the real story.
Anyway, so we've got some unfun facts for you guys as well. Just
Unfun
things you're gonna learn today. I'm gonna guarantee at least one of these things on this list. Our listeners, our viewers, and
Sorry, I'm
you
looking,
guys.
I'm looking at your list and I'm like, holy
Don't
shit.
look at the list. I haven't said any yet. Don't look at them. So you're gonna realise some shit today, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready? Oh, that was me. That was my story. We're not gonna say that.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that cats only meow at humans? They don't meow at other cats. Did you know this?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, but also, did you know that cats have a thing in their mind where they actually think that we are cute?
That's the same as elephants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Wait,
They
hold on.
cute.
I'm gonna call bullshit on this. How do you know that? Did you actually look up the research for that?
I did a blog on cat shit.
So you
Not
know.
cat shit.
Because I looked up
But-
the elephants one because I thought that was adorable because I
Yeah,
looked at this
it's
like
not
and
real.
puppies. Yeah, that's not real.
Cows make friends.
That's cute.
I also once saw a cow stuck in a fence near Bathurst and I helped him out. He had,
Like,
his,
you
he, had
helped-
his, he had his head stuck in the fence and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I like pulled over and...
What a cow.
What a cow.
Don't have a cow, man.
Anyway, continue with your
Anyway,
list.
unfun facts number 2. If you point your keys to your head, it increases the remote signal range for your car. Because your head acts like the brain acts like a radio transmitter.
What's that thing that you've got in there? Your brain.
Unfun facts, there is a brain in your head.
Spooky, right?
Oh my god.
And it's probably
Good.
just been blown.
That's goddamn right.
No.
Anyway, third unfun fact: when you exercise, the burned fat metabolizes, to become carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Meaning, you breathe out your fat. You go. That's fat.
I gotta start hyperventilating more.
It's like Andy off Parks and Rec where he's like boom boom and he's like using up his energy and like he realizes that energy, like food, it's energy. He's like, that's spaghetti. That's cake. And he's like that because he's funny like that. Birds are the closest living relatives to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You knew that?
Really?
What
Yeah.
about chickens?
No, people think it's crocodiles
He's like a little T-Rex.
because they're just like, what do you call it? They're descendants of extinct dinosaurs with feathers.
Yeah. I think they actually found that like raptors and shit
Yeah.
actually had feathers. Which
They're
is
more like
neat.
birds than they are like reptiles.
I mean, like,
Mind
how do we know
blown.
that dinosaurs didn't have, like, ponytails and shit?
Well, we don't. That's
And,
the
like,
thing. We don't know that they didn't
Yeah.
have feathers
and
either.
they-
They're
They,
just
like, tattoos,
making
too?
assumptions.
They'd listen to Gang of Youths.
Probably, even though they weren't alive yet, but probably. Bookworms are an actual thing. It's not just a common thing of someone loving books. Bookworms are actual insects that eat holes in books.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's where the term comes from.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
I was today years old.
Wow.
Yes.
You know how the saying, the bee's knees? You know, like the bee's knees.
Yeah.
You know those popular guy at school? Sorry, I was just quoting School of Rock. The bee's knees are actually, like, bees actually do have knees. The expression comes from the fact that they store large buildups of pollen
They
in their hairy baskets that are located
feel
on
like
their knees.
Something.
The
needs
bee's knees.
to- bees. Got any bees?
Oh, she's got a tattoo of a bee. That's what.
Oh, my bee!
That's what she was
I
referring
was going to do
to.
this, but I was
But,
like, is it
yeah.
that arm or is it this arm?
Yes.
I was so confused. I was like, if I got bra straps hanging out, I feel like something needs to like come up here. She's like pointing at my shoulder, and
She
I'm
was
like,
like,
what's wrong
Bron,
with
do a
me?
striptease. Anyway, so that's
I mean-
all our
I mean, I
unfun
can.
facts
Yeah.
about shit things that we learned. Did we have a viewer that wrote in at all?
Oh yes. Fill the silence. I gotta find it. I think I saved it as a Okay.
What's Dude Storm?
What?
Dude I just said Dude Storm.
What's Dude Storm? What's that song?
I was today years old and I learnt that I'm an idiot. Oh, we're still going. Or have you found it?
I found it.
Oh, well, let's go.
I feel like we
Okay.
needed our dude storm.
We needed some Dude Storm in there. So Ash submitted this via
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yes.
Hey Ash.
Hi, Ash.
Says, I found out that telling someone to break a leg before auditions means you're wishing for them to end up in the cast.
Ah, that's an aha moment.
How
It
about,
is.
how about that? How about that?
How about that?
How
How
about
about
that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about
How
that?
about that? How about that? How about that?
Anyway, I think this beat is where we should end on. No one's doing a beat.
Goodbye.
but-
How about
Yeah.
that?
So
No,
thanks
that
for-
was awful. Please, let's go.
No, we're gonna properly say goodbye to our
Okay.
listeners and viewers. Thank you so much for listening in again.
Yeah.
We've got plenty more shows for you in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited to share our brilliant ideas, if we may say so ourselves.
So brilliant.
Of what we
quite
got in store.
humble.
You'll be loving it. Follow the Instagram page, Facebook page. You want to keep up to date, and please send in some ideas of your own of
Yes,
what the
please.
themes are for the shows, because we love hearing you guys. We love hearing your feedback and as well as your actual ideas, so we don't have to make up things. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good bits.
Good bits.
2019.
2019. We've been thumbing up for quite some time. Bye.